All right, week 2 of college women's basketball is here. And many people at the beginning of the season and in the off season was wondering, what would Iowa women's basketball look like this season now that Caitlin Clark, aka White Jesus, aka Jesus Clark, has moved on to the WNBA and has carried that league on her shoulders the entire summer? How would Iowa bounce back after the retirement of Lisa Bluder? Will they have to rebuild? Will people stop going to the games? Well, I have an answer for you, and it's 2 words: Lucy Olsen. And we're going to talk about it right after the intro. All right, what's up, boys, girls, he's, she's, they, them, we's, or whatever you choose to identify as? Welcome to the W360, your home for all things women's basketball. I'm your host, CJSoFoolish, and welcome to another episode, okay? Now, if you are a returning viewer, especially from the normal lives that I have on the show, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you are new here, subscribe. Subscribe to the W360. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers, okay? So please hit the subscribe button, share, like, comment. Do all the things YouTube needs you to do to these videos so that it's in the algorithm, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. And the conversation today is Iowa women's basketball. So for all the doubters and for all the people that were out there saying they're not going to be good, not without Caitlin Clark, they're not going to have a buzz, you shut your pie hole. You shut your pie hole right now. This team is 2-0 and they look phenomenal. This team has they haven't missed a beat. They haven't missed a beat. Seriously. And this team is led by this young lady right here. Lucy Olsen is a hooper. She's a hooper. Okay. Now, if you didn't catch the game this past weekend against Virginia Tech, Lucy Olsen had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block. And I know, people were wondering what she would look like. Those are Shaquille O'Neal size shoes to fill that she had to step into since White Jesus has moved on to the WNBA and carrying that league on her back the entire summer. So she had a huge role to fill. And I think she's walking in those shoes just fine. Lucy is killing it in the mid-range. She's dishing to the post. She's blocking shots. She's getting up and down the floor. If you have not watched this Iowa team yet, I'm telling you now, here at the W360, Lucy Olsen and this squad, we will be talking about them in March and not just at the beginning. Okay, let's take a look at some highlights from Lucy this past weekend against Virginia Tech in their 71-52 victory, okay? And then let's come back and talk about her a little more. Mid-range, going in. She's getting to the basket. Look at the finger roll. Pull up. It's good. In the words of Ryan Rucco, you bet. Dishing to the post. And it's the pass down to Stuelke. Pull up. She's not crossover with the up and under. Block, give it here. Let's go. Finger roll. Lucy Olsen is nice. Lucy Olsen is nice, okay? And we don't just stop at Lucy Olsen. You don't stop there. When I say this team is good and they haven't missed a beat and they're picking up just where they left off, another huge contributor to the big three, I think the big three of this team, Hannah Stuelke. Now, Hannah, to me, she looks a lot stronger from last year. She's going up stronger with more confidence. She's playing with more confidence. And then she presents herself as a leader, more so a leader on the court. She has really stepped up into this leadership role. Okay? And the main thing she does is she puts her head down and she runs down that floor. I can't wait until she gets to the league. Hopefully she's in Indiana. Okay, with white Jesus. But nonetheless, Hannah, again, she has expanded her game. So she's taken the ball from the perimeter as well with confidence. Let's take a look at a couple of highlights from Hannah against Virginia Tech. And when I talk about putting her head down and getting down the floor, take a look at Hannah. Right here, folks. Look at Hannah. Look at Hannah. Look at her from the beginning as soon as she gets the rebound. Hannah puts her head down. My goodness. My goodness. And again, expanding her game. Expanding, going up with confidence and stronger. I have a lot of confidence that Hannah is going to step up a lot bigger this year. And between these two, and again, she's going to lead this team as far as getting up and down the floor. And I think that's going to be this squad's biggest strength is outrunning their opponents, because one of the biggest questions I have about them is what they will present in the post. Now, don't get me wrong. The third of this big three of this team is Miss Addie. Okay, she's holding it down. She's holding it down. Against Virginia Tech, Addie had... What did Addie have? I know she was 9 for 9 from the floor, and she had 18 points. Okay, and Addie is good around the basket. She's literally telling her opponents to get out of my paint. Get out of my paint. Okay? She's not goofy. She's catching the ball. She knows exactly, give me the ball right here to this hand. And she's going up strong. Her footwork looks good. I want to take a look at some highlights from Addie this past weekend as well, so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? Again, running the floor as well. They're going to outrun a lot of their opponents. That's their MO. Cutting to the basket. Look, right here. As I said, look how she's asking for the ball. She knows exactly where she wants it. Right there. You see, she knows exactly where she wants the ball. She sealed off her defender, and she's going up for the easy two. Again, asking for the ball. Look at this position. Yep, Hannah is just running people over. Taking it one-on-one. Footwork. She's stepping up. Going up strong. So I say that to say, anyone that was doubting this squad, I think these three right here is going to lead this squad very far this year. Of course, they're going to have their ups and downs, right? It's a new program. They're adjusting, a lot of other things of that nature. But I think their main strength will be outrunning their opponents because besides Addie, I haven't quite seen, I know they have a new freshman, but I haven't quite seen the dominant post presence as of yet. So that makes me wonder, will they get dominated in the post? That remains to be seen. Nonetheless, I am so excited to watch Iowa play this season. I hope to see them play in person this season. I'm excited for Iowa fans, okay? And we are pushing agendas this season. Starting with, why is this squad not ranked? Who's over AP top 25? Okay, why is this squad not ranked? And I don't know. Don't come telling me, well, it's the beginning of the season. They lost Caitlin Clark. You got to give them time. No. I'm not saying you have to rank this squad over UConn or South Carolina or Notre Dame, but you're telling me they can't get in the top 25? They can at least hit the bottom 5? This is bananas. It's bonkers. Okay, let's take a look at the top 25 for week 2. And again, we're pushing agendas at the W360, and Iowa needs to be ranked. Let's start here at the bottom. Oregon, Stanford, Illinois, Alabama, Nebraska, and Kentucky. Ole Miss, which is hilarious to me, that squad can't even score. They can't score. If you watch the Ole Miss and UCLA game, they should have won that game. I don't think they're coached very well. If you ask me, they may prove me wrong. I just don't think this Ole Miss squad is very good. I don't. They can't score. Louisville, Baylor, Duke, West Virginia, North Carolina, which again, to me, North Carolina is a little high. North Carolina State, they're a little high. Ohio State, Maryland, Kansas State, Oklahoma, Iowa State, LSU. And I'm rooting for LSU. I think Flagey is probably the best guard. Michaela and Anissa Morrow, those 3 women, they are doing good things at LSU. But again, to rank them this high, and they're not playing anybody. And I know they're basing it off last year and things like that. But then that, again, is why Iowa should be ranked in the top 25. And I'm going to do another video about as far as there has to be some changes made to this non-conference schedule. There has to be some changes made. There is no reason why a school like LSU should be playing this schedule that they're playing. And again, I say that as an LSU fan. I root for Kim Mulkey. I love Kim Mulkey. But Kim, you have to do something about this schedule. Who's going to keep watching y'all play Holy Cross Community Center College every game? No. So if you have a schedule like that, you shouldn't be ranked this high, if you ask me. Notre Dame, UCLA, Texas, USC, and of course, UConn and South Carolina. So again, I'm not saying that Iowa should be ranked in the top 10. Fine. But they can't get in the top 25. Am I being unreasonable? You guys let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Is it too early to rank them? Or can we just use our common sense and cut out all the fugazi and go ahead and put them in the top 25? And then as they continue to win and get better, I want them in the top 10. And I'm not taking nothing less. And anyone that has anything different to say, you shut your pie hole. Okay? Seriously. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is it too early to rank Iowa in the top 25? What do you expect from them this year? Who will you be watching besides the big three that I named today? What do you expect for them overall, okay? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, comment on the video. Do all the things YouTube need you to do so the videos people can see the video. And be sure that you're subscribed and your notifications are on so you can join the live show with me and the rest of the W360 family. All right. Until next episode. Peace and soul grease.